Starting all over again. Okay, who you are?
I'm David Coon, leader of the New Brunswick Green Party.
And there's something going on in the North Shore. I got an email from Bill Fraser, news release about a pump mill and something about Sean Graham too. You said that he signed the deal. Can you explain about 3 minutes what's going on?
Well, right now, the Anderson sawmill, which employs 110 people, is going to have to shut down, or is shutting down for a while, because it cannot get the wood it needs off of that Crown land license. The wood is there, but it's being diverted to other places, to the Bathurst, to the Irving Mill in Chipton, and government, at the snap of their fingers, could have that mill going, that wood going to the Anderson mill, but instead they're shutting down and putting those people out on the street. That license is run and controlled by Umo Forestry.
What's that?
Umo was the Norwegian investment company that came to New Brunswick and said they were going to build a solar manufacturing plant.
I remember that.
To manufacture the silicon cells and go into photovoltaics.
How did that turn out?
Well, they didn't build it, and Sean Graham had signed a deal with them that said if they didn't build it, we would pay them $10.5 million.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
You would think. We paid them $10.5 million. The Conservatives honored that agreement. We paid them $10.5 million and gave them control of a license, Crown land license, of almost 1 million hectares of land.
You're kidding.
Because they, when they bought the assets from UPM, when they decided to leave New Brunswick, part of it was a sawmill in Bathurst, which they've been running. So that's the story. And so you've got one sawmill owned by this Norwegian investment company in Bathurst, controlling 1 million hectares of Crown land, and essentially the Anderson Mill in Newcastle can't get the wood from them that they should be getting off of the Crown land.
That guy from that Norwegian, Norway. That guy from Norway. Did he like win the 649 by meeting Sean Graham?
Well, good question. I mean, why they signed that? I mean, it seems they got $10.5 million and almost 1 million hectares of Crown land.
Yeah, excuse me. Are you sure about that?
So I'm positive about it. I know it seems absurd.
Yeah.
It does seem absurd, but that's reality, and that's big trouble. That's big trouble for the Miramichi overall, because their wood is being diverted. They're trying to reopen the plywood mill there, create some jobs. Plywood is a high-value product, value-added. Everyone talks about value-added, and the wood is on the license, but government won't say you can have access to that wood. So something's going on.
What do you think the Irving got planned?
I don't know what they have planned, but certainly on the Miramichi, people, when I was there last week, told me they were concerned that what was happening here is that maybe the Irvings were interested in gaining control of that entire license and buying the sawmill in Bathurst from Umo.
1 million acres. That would be the size of what?
Hectares.
Hectares, yeah.
Hectares. Well, it's all the way from just north of Fredericton to Bathurst. It's huge.
Jesus. $10.5 million and 1 million hectares. That's a lot of money.
Quite a deal. Not good for New Brunswickers.
What's the difference between a Liberal and a Conservative?
I'm not good at quizzes like that.
No, it's not a quiz. I'm asking you. No.
There's a punchline there.
No, no punchline at all. I'm asking you.
I can think of one.
What's the difference?
Well, I don't know. Neither of them will stand up to the Irving companies. That's for sure, and that's a problem.
I gotta ask Blaine Higgs about this one, because I find it hard to believe that Blaine Higgs would give them $10.5 million and 1 million hectares.
Sean Graham signed the agreement, and I guess they decided they had to honor it. So apparently, the people of New Brunswick own the land that the pulp and paper mills used to sit on in the Miramichi.
So this is pulp and paper, this is trees. Do you imagine if they have show gas here?
It's not funny.
No.
I'm laughing because it's so It's so absurd. It's the absurdity of the situation here. You know, we have we have so much potential in this province to share the wealth around New Brunswick, so people have work everywhere, and we're governments have been managing things to just drive all the money to a few places.
And it all goes to the shareholders down the states.
Most of it leaves, lots of it leaves New Brunswick.
And the water will be destroyed forever and ever and ever.
Well, shale gas, yeah. I mean, we know about shale gas. We can't go there if we care about the future of New Brunswick.
So the NDP supports shale gas. The Liberals, we know they're going to get in power and say, oh, okay, we need the money. The Conservative, we know where they stand. The Green Party is
opposed to shale gas development.
I like that leader. I got nothing against you there, but I like that. I never thought I would like Quebecois. I don't like moody Quebecois. I like that leader from Quebec, the Green Party. What's his name? Cloutier.
Oh yeah, Jean Cloutier.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Yeah. Well, he's just the interim leader. They're going to have a leadership convention.
Oh, he should win.
No, he's not running.
He should.
They have 5 other people running there.
He's good. Thank you.
Okay.